Hello, everybody. I hope y'all can hear me. I am about to bake. All right, my wings are done. So I was cooking a little something, and now I'm about to bake some pumpkin bread. I was gonna make banana bread, which I could do that, but y'all know what? I didn't have enough butter. And then I went to the store and I forgot to get it. So you need butter for banana bread. So I'm hoping y'all can see everything real well like that. But I'm going to go ahead and just get started. Here is the recipe that I'm going to use just so y'all have it as a point of reference. Pumpkin bread, but I'm going to, add a little razzle dazzle to it, make it a little better. Um, so it does take a lot of sugar. I thought 3 cups of sugar was a whole lot, y'all, but it is what it is. So we just go. I'm hoping I won't be blocking the light too much, but let me cut on another light. All right, so not only will I be making bread, but I'm also going to be doing a little meal prep as well. And I might eat a piece of chicken because I'm kind of hungry that I just finished in the air fryer. So the recipe says I need 2 bowls for this, even though I hate using dirtying up bowls, but when you bake, that's pretty much what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my dry ingredients. Well, I'll do the wet first. So I need, oh, it said in an extra large mixing bowl, beat the sugar, oil with the electric mixer. So guys, I've never had to put 3 cups of sugar in something, but I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 cups in here. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 cups of sugar in here. And let me see, touch. We have, I don't know if I need the touch up on or off, but let me see. Yeah, so I'm baking pumpkin bread and I have my recipe here. Let me grab all my stuff. So guys, I know when they say when you bake, you need to be, very much more precise with your measurements. I'm not about to do all that tonight. I'm gonna throw this together because this was very much so impromptu. So so if a hunk of sugar gets in here, oh, there, spoke too soon. Y'all don't do like I do. Just know, sometimes you being here in the kitchen cooking, and you cooking with love, but I'm also kind of rushing too. But whenever you're baking, don't rush the process. But this calls for 3 cups of sugar, which is, to me, for bread, that's a lot of sugar, y'all. I'm just gonna measure that like that. That's one. Hold on. Yeah, I've never made pumpkin pie. I've actually never made pumpkin bread, y'all, but I found this recipe and I had some pumpkin puree left from something that I was gonna do. So I decided to just come on here and bake. So I'm gonna get those knots out of there. But this is a lot of sugar. This is almost all my sugar. Lord have mercy. I'm not gonna put all that in there. Sometimes you gotta think about what you're doing, but this seems like a lot of sugar. 3 whole cups. So it says to add that. So I'm just gonna, when I put the beater on here, it's gonna break up those sugar lumps. I don't use a lot of sugar anyway. That may be why it's all lumped up or clumped up. But I know this handy dandy mixer is gonna do what it needs to do to help me out here. So this is gonna be a pumpkin bread, but I'm gonna kind of add a little razzle dazzle to it. So I'm gonna add some chocolate chips to it and either some pecans or some walnuts just for a little bit of texture with it. And I may add a little strudel on top. Y'all know what a strudel is? That's I'm telling you, I'm doing fancy stuff here. So it says sugar and oil. And it said you need a whole cup of oil. Why though? That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm hoping Betty Crocker. Do y'all think Betty Crocker knew what she was talking about? Because that is actually where this recipe is from. It's out of a Betty Crocker book. So I'm just going to pour this like that, like this, and like that. There we go. Y'all saw that? So it says to go ahead and mix this in. That's a lot of oil. We're going to go with that. I'm hoping this turns out right. Let me put this on here. And y'all, I'm hoping that I don't injure myself tonight working with this thing because we have a love-hate relationship. So it said on medium. Is that medium? Do y'all know? I'm assuming that's medium. And then, do I see vanilla? Okay, wait a minute. This recipe don't even call for vanilla. Hold on. Betty girl, I don't know if you knew what you was talking about. I wouldn't normally drop these in like this, but I know they're good. You always want to just make sure you don't have any bad eggs in there. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those in. Let me stop this. Because if I get a shell in there, that's not going to be good. I could at least fish it out, right? So that was 3 eggs, and this makes 4. Boom. 4 eggs. That's done. We're going to put that bowl to the side. Well, yeah, I'm going to put it to the side. Okay. So I'm going to, it's still locked in. And then I'm going to crank that up just a little bit. All right, so I think this is creamed together enough. Oh yeah, that's looking good. So what I'm gonna do is just lift this up and we're gonna just make sure the sides, okay. Guys, this is, y'all, I still think this is a lot of sugar. Look at that. You think they did the recipe right? I don't know. That seems like a whole lot. 3 cups of sugar in a loaf of bread. I don't know. We're gonna just put this here. Let me get something to sit this on so I'm not making a mess. Okay, I'm gonna sit that there. And if you are like me, I like to clean as I cook, and I think that's bad. Like, I don't like my kitchen to look a mess as I'm cooking, but I believe that also slows my progress down. This does not call for any vanilla flavoring, and I'm a little concerned that Betty ain't know what she was doing. So in this bowl right here, I'm gonna mix in the other ingredients. So I hope y'all can see. Yeah, y'all can see that right there. Let me move y'all over just a tad, just a smidge, so y'all can see. All right, we good with that. All right, so in here I'm gonna do, it says 3 1/4 cup. Y'all, this is all the flour that I have. So I'm hoping this is enough, because if it ain't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What can I put in here instead of flour? I got some almond flour. Would that be good too? Oh, I gotta wash this out. This still has oil in it, so I won't be able to use this. Let me find my other measurings cup. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna do it this way, even though I know this is not the proper way. We just gonna do it like this. That's 1. I'm just gonna knock that off. That's 2. Y'all see him? Okay, y'all, this is gonna be a dense little, we're gonna, let me do this over here, there, and then 1/3 of a cup. Let me add just a little bit more of this one. because I don't think I was doing it quite right. So I'm going to now add 1/3 of a cup. Yeah. This is 1/3. Y'all know I'm in here doing something. I got one sleeve rolled up, one down. So that's 3 and 1/3 cups. Now I would go and wash all of this stuff up, but I'm not about to do that. But this is pumpkin bread that we're making for those of you who are asking. Yes, we got some pumpkin bread. And let me get this out of the way because I don't want this to mess up. Okay, so I did it said mix in, and this is the recipe right here. Okay, it's right here. So it said to mix in the flour, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, and all of that. So let me grab that. So here's the baking soda. I do like that they put this in an order right here. So I need to get the baking soda, the salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, and 2/3 a cup of water. All right, I got that, guys. I got all of that. So let me do this and get the baking soda. That's what I need. And I have my measuring spoons here. And it says a teaspoon, pretty much like a teaspoon and a half of each thing. So let me grab my teaspoon, get it popping. Let's see, okay. Yeah. This is a half a teaspoon. All right, I gotta find my teaspoon. I don't do a lot of baking outside of the holiday season. So we're just gonna do the best we can under the circumstances here. Okay, I got it. And I got a whole bunch of different kind of teaspoons here. So with that being said, let me do this. And it says 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So what I do, I just kind of, okay, I use my other one here. And then you can kind of just shave it off when you go through here. Is that, okay, make sure that's a teaspoon. Y'all gotta read, I gotta read. And then, okay, this ain't working out. We're gonna say that that's 1 right there. Okay, that's 1. I should have had this out like this, not the tab in. So we're gonna get that right. Okay, and you just leave this open so when you slide it out, there you go. See, boom, there you go. So we got that together. What does baking soda do? Because if it's off, when you bake, you're supposed to have everything measured exact. But I'm not about to do that today. All right, so this is 1 1/2 of salt. So I'm gonna move this to the side because I hate to put too much. So that's 1, and then we're gonna do just a half. That's a half. We're gonna eyeball that. Now, if this comes out right, you know y'all can do this same thing. If it comes out bad, y'all know y'all need to, adjust some of these things. So with the ground cinnamon is next, and that's a teaspoon as well. I'm just gonna stick this in here. It'll be all right. A little salt won't hurt the cinnamon. So we're gonna do this. Technically, y'all, this is what you're supposed to do. Let me show you how the right way to do this is to take a fork, something flat, and brush that off. Okay, that's 1. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the right way. We're not gonna over measure here. I'm gonna do a little something right. But when I cook, you see how I spilled that? I just can't help but to wipe it up. That's what slows me down. All right, and then last but not least is some nutmeg. We're gonna put some nutmeg up in here, and we're just gonna mix that together. It'll be all right. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. Uh-oh, I'm making a mess again. Okay, and 1 teaspoon. And hey, that's it. So we got that together. All of our dry ingredients are in here. So Okay, so it's smelling really good. This will be like a breakfast kind of snack thing. So I didn't sift it, but don't judge me. I'm doing the best I can. And I need 2/3 cup of water. So here it says to beat in, and then when does it say to add the water? Mixture and flour and water. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here will be actually 2/3. This makes 2/3, y'all, right there. So I won't have to worry about forgetting. Okay, we got that together. We don't need this knife, and we just gonna wipe up anything that we need to. So, when did it tell me to add in the pumpkin puree? Did y'all see that? Beat in the pumpkin last. That's fine. I already took this lid off. I mean, wipe the lid off earlier. Make sure y'all wipe y'all can lids off. I don't know what that does, but I was just raised that way to wipe the cans, the lids of the can off, guys. So, for some reason, I'm really hoping this is not going to be greasy. Cause it's a lot of oil, a cup of oil. But I guess if it was butter, you know, to put like a cup of butter. A cup of butter. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. I have this, so I guess I did need that knife. You see what I mean? How I be doing stuff? I just be working myself too hard, trying to keep things neat and clean when I could have just kept it the same. So I'll put all of this back and let me slide this back because y'all need to be able to see when we are mixing this stuff together. All right now, there we go. All right, so we got that right there. So the directions say to mix, and sometimes we just not gonna go with the directions, y'all. To mix, let me mix this a little bit. And then it said to incorporate this. Okay, I didn't mix that too good. It's all right though. And then a little bit of water. So we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna turn this up, crank her up. All right. We're gonna mix a little more. And that's all good. Oop, a little bit more water. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to that, guys. And then we're gonna add, okay. I don't know how much water I actually spilled out, but it looked like it was about that much. So we're gonna get that on in there. All right. Y'all, this is looking good already. Okay. Flour going everywhere. Uh-oh. Let me see. Let me add some more water. Okay. Now how, oh my God. Oh my goodness, y'all. What did I do? It's all good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is cut this off, and I'm going to lift this just to scrape the sides. Y'all see I made a mess, but that's why they have the little flour guard, but I don't bake enough. Guys, I bought this mixer, and I'm going to be honest with you. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace at one time. The guy met me, and I'm almost wondering if it's not counterfeit. I hope it's not. I looked, and he said his wife, and they had gotten it for a wedding gift, and they didn't need it, and he was selling it. So I bought it, but I don't know, it was too good of a price almost. But you know, when you just got married and you need the money, who knows? It may be a legit thing. I hope it's not, but at the time I decided that I wanted to start baking because I always do that. Come up with something, so I needed this. And it said to put this in there, guys. It said, did it say 2/3 cup of water? That's what I put in there. It seemed like it's real liquidy. Did y'all notice that? Okay, this is supposed to be bread. And I'm thinking, is it supposed to be like dough? Is it supposed to make 2 loaves or 1? I don't know. I feel like I should have baked this. You know, if I'm being professional, I would have baked this ahead of time so we could have saw that it was right. But hey, we all good. We all people here. We're going to take this recipe and make it do what it do. I don't like pumpkin pie. I know people eat pumpkin pie. My preference is sweet potato. But I do like pumpkin bread. I like pumpkin spice lattes. I like pretty much anything that has the pumpkin spice to it. I also used to like the spiced jelly beans, so I guess I like it kind of spicy. All right, so that's that, and we're gonna go ahead and lock her in because I forget to do that, and we're gonna mix it. Okay. Okay. I'm baking, y'all, but I'm actually eating a piece of chicken too, because I did cook dinner. Okay, I haven't finished the dinner. We're having a salad with wings, but the wings are done. And they're a little overcooked, and they're super spicy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show y'all the pack of wings. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna let this go just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna add in the other stuff that I gotta chop up and put in here. These are the wings. They super spicy though. All right, I'm gonna stop this and let me look at. I was gonna do a strudel on top, but I'm not gonna do that. Y'all know I always come in with, if you've watched me cook before live, I always come in with all of these grand ideas. And then when I get to cooking, them ideas would just be like, no, we're not gonna do that. Let me lower this just a little bit so y'all can see. Okay, so the next thing it says, mix it all together. And then okay, I knew this was a lot. Okay. Oh my child, look at that. Reading is fundamental. It says right there, this makes 2 loaves. I'm looking at this like this look like it's gonna be too big for this loaf, and I don't even know that I have another loaf in it. OMG. Let me see. All right, I think we have enough. All right, y'all, I found another one. Ta-da, I gotta wash it out. Okay, I'm gonna assume Betty do know what she's talking about, okay? Because I was looking at that like, I know doggone what all this is not gonna fit up in here. So I'm washing this out, and then I'm gonna spray it. And I'm also gonna line it with a little bit of parchment paper just for safety, so I make sure it comes out. But this is pumpkin bread. Let me dry this out. If I don't get to show y'all what it looks like, because it says it takes an hour to bake. I didn't know that. I would have started earlier. What I'm going to do while it's baking, I have some other stuff to do that y'all can kind of follow along. But, guys, if I don't, watch my community page, and I will have the results there. So, y'all, that's why, you know, you got to have the right stuff here. So, I got that. Let me spray it. Spray it real good. I don't know if that's real good, but that's going to be good enough. Because I'm in the kitchen cooking like a stir-fry egg. All right, so got that. Let me see. And I got a little bit of parchment paper left. Not a lot. And I'm going to put this in here. If you don't bake with parchment paper, what are you doing? Like, for real. I'm going to tell you, it's worth it. They sell it at the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. But I am going to tell you, I'm going to advocate. I'm going to advocate for you that y'all take care of business and that you get you some of this. And we already greased this. And I don't know if I want to put it this way. I'm just going to put it this way, guys. Because I feel like I could at least lift it out. And if it's stuck on one side, we're going to... So I'll show y'all what it's looking like. Anybody want to see? So I just put it in there like this, the long way, or the short way. And we're gonna pour that in. But before we do that, okay, I told you I have a love-hate relationship with this mixer. I'm gonna just dump in. I know it's got a lot of sugar, but I need to go and get rid of all of this. Because I have stuff that's half eaten. So we're going to put some chocolate chips in there. I don't know what, oh, that's an oatmeal thing. Huh. That's a piece of oatmeal. I made oatmeal chocolate chip cookies before. So before I do this, I need to chop up the pecans. Okay, I need y'all help with this. Do y'all recommend me put walnuts in here or pecans in here? What do you suggest in pumpkin bread? Okay, I'll give y'all a few minutes to let me know. Chopped up walnuts or chopped up pecans? Okay, we're gonna stick this up under here. All right, well, it looks like walnuts are gonna be it. I think walnuts would be good. Or do I want walnuts in the banana bread that I'm baking? Okay, I'm going to do the pecans. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to save the walnut because walnut banana bread sound better to me. So I'm going to do that. But I don't have a lot of these. Let's do both. Hey, that makes a lot of sense. Just do both. A little bit of both. Do a Cardi B. I don't want to choose. Get them both. All right. I'm just going to do a handful here. Yeah. We're going to do that. Let me see if y'all want to see me cutting. We're going to do that right here. I hope y'all, I'm not blocking the light, but we're just going to do a little coarse chop. Well, okay, I'm a texture person. And when I'm eating like sweet breads like this, like if it's a cake, yeah, but if it's like a bread, I've always preferred like to have some type of crunch or nuts in the bread. Whether it's in it or on top, which I could have just stuffed these on top. That would have been something nice to do. But We're going to go with this. We're going to put it inside. I may regret it. If I do, I won't do this again. But that's what baking and cooking is about. Figuring out what you like, what you don't like. And just trying different stuff. It's okay. Now, if you don't like, it's some things you can kind of repurpose if you don't like it when you cook it. Now, this bread, I don't know what else you could do with it if it ain't good. So this, I'm not gonna use the beater for this. I'm just gonna fold it in. So I would say this is a coarse fine chop, which is all good. Here, we're gonna go ahead and finish this off. Okay. I feel like maybe I should have just stuck this on top. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little, Okay, I'm gonna put it in there. That's the plan, Courtney. Be decisive. Be decisive. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I told you I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. Because it will fall on you if you're not paying attention. So I'm gonna just put that in there. And nobody who's gonna be eating this is allergic. Well, okay, naturally, if I had people who were allergic, I would not have put that in there. So we're good. We're always good with that. So now I'm gonna just fold this in. And after that, I'm gonna slide this in the oven, and then I'm gonna start putting together. Normally, oh, look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I'm just gonna kind of fold it in like this. And I'm glad I have the one with the handle, but we're hoping that this is a legitimate one because I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. And then afterwards, I found out that they had some that were counterfeit. So I'm hoping this handle stay up for me, okay? So that looks good, y'all. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. So I'm gonna just remove this. It's a lot. I should have half in this because if it doesn't taste good, then I'm stuck with 2 of these. Okay, y'all know I have to clean up as I go. So, yeah, just bear with me. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Okay, so let me move this down. Slide this out of the way before it falls on me. They need to have a disclaimer because I've had that happen to me before, y'all, where I forgot to lock it in and it was up and it fell. Not something you want to do. I'm going to unplug. I don't know if this is Betsy Sue. What should I call her? I don't know yet. Okay. I'm going to move that out of the way over there so y'all can see me. And I'll move my spoon rest over here. So this recipe was actually 2 loaves, which I did not know until just now. Y'all found this out when I found this out, okay? Just saying. So we learning together. So I'm going to go ahead and slide that to the side. I don't want this to fall in. Look at that. Already, I don't know if it's butter or something. Okay. So we're going to just start. Oh, who knew that was going to happen? I had a sneaking suspicion that it would. Okay, let me just think positive thoughts here. Okay. Don't do this, okay? This a mess. Literally. All right, this is what we're going to do. The parchment paper is coming out. Thankfully, it was greased. If this gets stuck, we'll figure it out. No big deal. Yeah, it still looked like it's enough in there. Okay. I told y'all this is a lot. Okay. We're just going to call that a day and let's see how much that comes up. Okay. So that's about half. Let me move that one to the side. And what I'm going to do, just so I have one that should be good to go, I'm going to spray it again. I thought about getting some clips to hold it in, but I didn't. You know, dang it. So we're gonna put this in here. Okay, y'all, that's looking good. Not bad for pumpkin bread. Okay, y'all, that's a lot. How much is this gonna bake up is the question. Do y'all have anybody have any idea how much that's gonna bake up? Okay, we're gonna move this to the side. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this in here. And what I'm gonna do for safety purposes, okay, y'all can tell me when to stop, okay? Can y'all see that? What I'm gonna do just for safety purposes here, I'm gonna put a pan underneath while I cook it. I'm gonna get one of my baking cookie sheets and put it underneath so in case it goes over. But I'm telling you, I don't know, this is just seems like a lot. I don't know that they vet all of these recipes. You think they had, Betty Crocker had somebody cooking all of these to make sure it was right? I'm just trusting her blindly with my stuff here. But I am one, I like to use, always use a spatula. It does help you to get all of your stuff out, all of your ingredients out. That's why you have this silicone thing. It helps. You see how that scoops? The right utensils makes a big difference when you're cooking. So I'm just gonna, I may not be able to get every single piece. If I could, really, to be honest with you, if I wanted to, but we're not doing all of that. We're gonna just scoop as much as we can out. All right, we good to go. All right, that looks about even. Okay, one looks like it has a little more in it than the other, but they're gonna be sister and brother, not twins, and it's gonna be okay. All right. So I'm gonna just clean this up a little, as much as I can. Okay, got that done. Now I gotta do dishes, but okay. So I have the oven set for 350 degrees already. All right. So I'm gonna do this just to, in case they kind of cook over. I have my little cookie sheet right here, and I'm gonna just slide them apart and put them in the oven for an hour or 50 minutes. Okay, let me grab these, slide them in. And what I always do, let me double check. It says 55 to 65 minutes. So I'm gonna always start on the lower one. Okay, got that done. So on my community page, you all will be able to see the outcome. Okay, so I'm gonna start cleaning my little mess up. Uh-oh. Let me see. Y'all see the dishes in the sink. So I'm going to clean that up in this area, put all my stuff up, but I also am going to make a few items that I needed to make for the week. So y'all see my salad center. Let me grab this. All right. Water's too hot. Too hot. Too hot. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start and put this in so I can start washing the dishes. This is rinsed off enough here. I'll make sure that's rinsed out so the water won't get too terribly dirty. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to take my dish towel and wipe my counters off, okay, guys? Y'all see me? I'm keeping it clean. That is very important. So I'm gonna just turn this here. I hope y'all can see. And I have some other stuff that I need to go ahead and put up. So not only that, I'm making a salad. So what I do every week, but I missed this week because we had something going on and we didn't have time to deal with the salad. But I found that in order to have healthy food on hand, I've been making just a basic big bowl of salad that I put in the refrigerator. And we use it for lunches, for snacks. So we always have something healthy to eat and snack on. And I went back to the good old faithful iceberg lettuce. I know people talk about it like, oh, it's nothing. Y'all, that iceberg lettuce, and maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know. But it lasts, it stays crispy and fresh so much longer than the other lettuce. So I've just been finding that that's been working out better for us, and we've been able to go through it a lot quicker. So I'm going to show y'all what I made. And because I'm making it later in the week, we're going to have it tonight for dinner. We have hot wings, so some wings, and salad for dinner. So what I do is, this is hot water, and I don't need hot water. We want that to cool off. So that's my dishwater. Okay, that's cool now. I'm going to just put some water in here, and I'm looking for my vinegar. I hope I'm not out. Oh, no. Okay, so here is what I'm going to cut up and put in here, but I got a pro tip for you. What I found is the salads stay fresh and better, guys, if we just use like these little tomatoes and don't cut them up, because the juices don't make the salad too moist or soggy. Oh, I see it. Okay, so I just put a little bit of vinegar in here. I used to be just a rinser. I don't know, just rinse your vegetables. That's how I grew up. You just rinsed them off. So we just kind of make sure nothing is on them. And my least favorite part in all of this is dealing with this lettuce, but you need the lettuce for the salad, or maybe not, but so what I'm gonna do is just take this lettuce, and wherever the core is, you just hit it, and that core is gonna loosen up by you hitting it just to be able to pull it out, okay? All right, so, and then this, it's not dirty. I don't know what's going on with this, but okay, don't judge me, y'all. I don't really eat that part of it, but I have a compost. So this stuff will be composted. It will be composted. That looks clean all in there. It will be composted really, really nicely. But yeah, I'm very kind of particular about stuff like that, as my husband would say. He says I'm particular. I'm not picky. I'm just very particular. So with this, I have my handy dandy salad spinner. Y'all got one of these? What I'm gonna do now is, I think these have rinsed enough. I'm gonna drain this. And I'm also gonna work, I believe, smarter, not harder here. We're gonna wash this board out that we already had. It's okay. May not be 100%. I have to put a little bleach on it to make it where it is all good, but we're gonna go with that. And then my knife, somewhere in here that I used earlier, we're just gonna wipe this off, rinse that off. And what I'm gonna do, just to save another washing of the board, is to always put a little napkin under here. And I know I probably use way too many paper towels, y'all, in the kitchen. But I do, and let me go ahead and wash this out. And I'm gonna just drop the okay, I need to really wash that. So I'm just gonna do this and stick it back in here. But the mini cucumbers, they don't have a whole lot of liquid in them either. So they help to keep the salad nice and fresh. But I just put this in a big bowl, and my husband takes, he'll take a lot of it for work. And then we'll just stick that there. It just kind of works out for us. It's been working out to be able to have some fruits and vegetables on hand, clean, chopped, and ready to go. So what I do to eliminate as much waste as possible, I go ahead and cut up the whole pack and put them into the salad. Because if I was to put only a handful or a few, the rest of them more than likely would end up going bad. So I've learned that along the way as well, to reduce as much food waste as we can. But I hope y'all can see that. Maybe no, I can't lower y'all anymore with this particular tripod. Okay. See how much time. Oh, I gotta get ready to go. Okay, that. Let me go ahead and knock these bad boys out. This one, just cut that off. So what I'm doing now is kind of like my salad prep for the week. And these taste really good with the skin on. They're not, the skin is it's like a English cucumber, where it's not the thick, it doesn't have a real thick skin, so it's really good. I'm debating about this lettuce. I should have rethought it. I saw that lettuce and thought maybe I should not get that lettuce. But I got that lettuce. Hey. All right, but it's okay. All right, I'm going to move this. I wanted to get all of this out of here. Okay, I'm going to put a paper towel on top just to kind of drain that, and then I'll put this in here. Why can't my sleeve stay up? Really? So that's that, and these will go into the compost as well with the rest of the stuff there. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and cut this, and yes, I do. I don't know why it's looking like, okay, I should not have bought this one. Y'all, this is not looking all that great at the core, but that's okay. We'll just, I know it's probably okay. I'm just a little particular. Let me get that out of there. And smell okay. You think it was because I hit the thing too hard? Probably not. We're gonna go ahead and get that out of there. So I'm gonna move this one to the side and I'm gonna drop it in the salad spinner and then I'm gonna wash it real good. I'm wondering, people who add the baking soda and all that to their vegetables just to do something, do they do that to the lettuce? To me, it seemed like it would make it wilt faster or something. Let me know. I don't know. I just feel like rinsing it with some nice tap water should be sufficient. So I'm going to just dump that in there. There we go. Looking good. This one. I'm wondering if this, okay, it's nothing wrong. Organic is best, but I'm thinking, is this an organic lettuce that I got? I don't know, I didn't pay attention. I just grabbed her. Okay. Y'all, I don't know, I'm feeling some type of way right now about this lettuce. Disregard how I'm cutting it up. All right. We'll just break all of that up. You know, we have forks and knives. We'll be okay with that. All right. Bake with me and more. All right. Let me turn that on cool. Y'all, when I put this salad together, it's gonna look so amazing. So amazing. You won't even know that it was made in my house. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So that looks okay to me. So we got that. We're just gonna let that, we're gonna rinse that just a little bit. Make sure everything is, uh-oh. You don't want suds in there, okay? Y'all didn't see that, did y'all? Okay, good. All right, we're just gonna wash this lettuce really, really nicely. And what I do just for extra, a little extra something. Okay, yeah, that's just the coloring on the lettuce. That's good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I let that sit right here for a little minute, and then I'm gonna stick this on here, and it has a strainer. Okay, it did not seem dirty to me at all, so we're gonna let that rinse do it, and then we're just gonna salad spin. Ooh. Let's keep the lid on. Let's keep the lid on. Let's keep the lid on. Okay. So let's see. Anybody else use a salad spinner? It is very convenient. It does help. Okay, y'all. It's going bananas. Okay, let's stop it. All right. Now we're gonna drain. All right, we're gonna do one more spin. We wanted to make sure our lettuce is cleansed. All right, down. All right, that's that. That's good. So now we have the bowl. So this is my handy dandy salad bowl. And I do put just a little napkin down in there. We're good with that. Salad, the lettuce is looking really good. So we took care of all of that. Now I don't know why these pieces are this good. I have never had this happen since I've been making these salad bowls. But you know what? I went to a different place today to get my vegetables. But we're gonna hope that that's all good. All right, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is to put the cucumbers on top. And then the tomatoes, okay? So that, you cannot tell me that that is not already looking good. So we have the tomatoes on here, and I leave them whole just so that they don't get all amiss. So yeah, that is our weekly salad. And I normally cut up a little bit of red onion on there, and I might do that now. Let me see if I still have some. Guys, now here's the thing. I had plenty of red onion. I don't know where it's at. And I forgot about these carrots that we're going to drop in here too. So this is, I recommend if you're having a difficult time eating all your vegetables, to go ahead and make you a big bowl of salad every week. And you can take it for lunches. It can go with your dinner. Just to make sure you are eating as healthy as possible, guys. So that is our salad. That's done, and I'm gonna call it a night. It was great being with you all tonight. I hope y'all had a great night, a great day, whenever you're watching this. And thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Bye.